You can't just say that you're going to pray. I'm going to pray. Just pray. Just pray. And that's all it's going to take. It's just prayer. It's just prayer. That's all it's going to take. I believe in God. I pray. To use a term, I pray religiously. Not always with my eyes closed, not always on my knees praying, but sometimes just talking to God while I'm driving to and from work, while I'm out walking, trying to get my steps, that sort of stuff. I'm praying, talking to God. I believe prayer happens in a number of ways. But this idea of all that you have to do is just pray, and all your problems are going to go away. Don't let nobody fool you and tell you that sort of stuff. You can't just pray. Prayer is essential. It's a serious component, right? An important part. It's integral, an integral part to you getting through stuff, to you being able to move beyond stuff. But it takes more than just prayer. Prayer, our connection with God. But it takes more than prayer, because faith without works is dead. So, folks, somebody might be sick and they say, well, just pray, just pray, just pray. But what about the doctor? What about the doctor? What about that doctor? What about that nurse? What about that hospital? What about that clinic? People say, just pray. Someone is broke. They're broke. You say, just pray. God's going to answer all your prayers. You're going to pay your rent. You're going to buy a car. You won't be broke. You won't struggle to put food on the table. All you got to do is just pray. Just pray. I beg to disagree. Faith without works is dead. While you're praying, you should be working. While you're praying, you should be going to that doctor. While you're praying, you should be actually working and doing something to help you get out of your situation. You can't just sit there and say, well, I'm just gonna pray. Because you'll keep praying and praying and praying. But if you aren't doing anything, what's gonna change? You gotta get up and you gotta work. You could pray, but you need to put some effort behind your prayers. Don't just sit there and pray. I believe in God, but don't just sit there and pray. You got to get up and do some work, and God will help you.